Welcome back, you beautiful, speed-addicted adrenaline junkies, to Chrono Wheels. For years, we've been waiting. Not just passively, but with a growing, desperate ache for a machine that simply shouldn't exist. The legend whispered in every canyon pass and across every mountain range. A bike that was pure, aggressive, juvenile supermoto chaos on Sunday, yet a cross-continent comfortable mile-eater on Monday. We are talking about the SMT, the Supermoto-Tourer. When KTM, in a move of corporate lunacy, unceremoniously killed the iconic 990 SMT a decade ago, they didn't just discontinue a model, they left a gaping, agonizing void. Riders were forced into a terrible choice: raw, flickable supermoto fun or heavy, comfortable adventure touring. But now, it's official. KTM has done the unthinkable. They've taken their savage, award-winning 890 twin-engine, ripped out the rulebook, and forged what I genuinely believe is the single perfect two-wheeled weapon for the modern rider. This isn't a replacement, this is a resurrection. This is the 2025 KTM 890 SMT. And trust me on this title, they didn't just build it, they meticulously stole the absolute best, most weaponized components from their entire lineup to create this dual-personality monster. Forget the one-bike garage dream. This machine is the definitive, ultimate answer to it. The very soul of the 890 SMT is the magnificent LC8C parallel twin. We've seen this engine in the scalpel-sharp Duke, and we've seen it in the capable Adventure, but here, KTM has performed an almost illicit tuning job. It is not about peak power, it's about mid-range mayhem. I was initially skeptical when I heard the power figures. They are using the high compression ratio and lightweight crank, the DNA of the ferocious R-Spec, but they tuned it specifically for the SMT's role. The engine is recalibrated with an aggressive throttle map that optimizes for quick, instant bursts of power when you're mid-corner. That is pure supermoto DNA. The power delivery is instant, intoxicating, and the exhaust note, spitting out of that new, upswept silencer, is sharp, raw, and utterly addictive. It's the sound of aggression, not efficiency. What makes this twin so perfect? It's the physical size. By using the parallel twin instead of the older, heavier V-twin, KTM keeps the mass centralized, low, and the overall handling razor-sharp. A non-negotiable trait if you dare stamp the Supermoto name on your bike. The SMT's core genius lies in its geometry. It's a delicate, complex high-wire act between the quick-flick agility of a supermoto and the stability you need at serious highway speeds. It starts with a heavily modified, lightweight chromoto-y steel trellis frame. KTM has slightly relaxed the rake for high-speed stability on the highway cruise, but maintained a short wheelbase to ensure it's still responsive and willing to turn on a dime. The stance is tall, commanding like an adventure bike, but your body position is strictly motard, flat, narrow seat, and wide, low handlebars. The ergonomics are a revelation, genuinely comfortable for a 500-kilometer, 300-plus mile haul, yet perfectly positioned for you to hang off and aggressively attack a corner. And the weight? A claimed 200 kilograms, 440 pounds, fully fueled. That is the magic number. Heavy enough for stability, yet light enough to feel like a toy when you're flicking it side to side. A Supermoto Tourer doesn't just ride on its suspension, it lives and dies by it. You need genuine travel to soak up rough, broken asphalt, but the damping control to handle 100+ mph sweeping corners without turning into a nervous wreck. KTM went straight to the source with fully adjustable WP Apex suspension, but it is specifically tuned for this crossover insanity. Fully adjustable 43mm inverted forks with a generous 180mm of travel. This is perfect. Enough travel to be genuinely comfortable over rough patches, but stiff enough to prevent excessive dive under heavy braking. Rear, a fully adjustable Apex monoshock, ensuring supportive handling, particularly when fully loaded with a week's worth of luggage. The dual personality, this adjustability, is the SMT's secret weapon. Dial the clickers to firm, and you have a mega motard ready to chase sport bikes. Dial them back, and you have a plush, long-distance companion. This isn't a compromise, it's a transformation. This is the side of the SMT that makes the Tourer name legitimate. The bike uses a well-shaped 17-liter, 4.5-gallon fuel tank, optimized for mass centralization, giving it a real-world touring range exceeding 300 kilometers, 185 miles. That's a properly useful number. And let's talk about that screen. Unlike a naked bike, a sleek adjustable front screen provides just enough wind protection to save your neck on long highway stretches, diverting the blast over the rider without adding the bulbous adventure bike bulk. Plus, the factory mounting points are seamlessly integrated into the subframe for KTM's excellent soft luggage system. No ugly racks, just clean lines. The SMT is the ultimate rebel tourer. It's for the veteran rider who hates the bulk of a full-size adventure bike, but loves the freedom of going anywhere with genuine agility. The 890 SMT is armed with a comprehensive electronics package, a true high-tech heist from KTM's top-tier superbikes, all managed via a beautiful full-color TFT display. You get the core modes, Street, Rain, Sport, plus the standard quick shifter and cruise control for highway comfort. The cornering traction control, MTC, is there to save your bacon when your eyes are bigger than your talent. But let's be honest, you buy this bike for one glorious reason: Supermoto ABS mode. This is the game changer. This is why the SMT is so wicked. It completely deactivates ABS on the rear wheel while keeping it active on the front. This allows you, the rider, to intentionally back the bike into corners. That beautiful controlled rear wheel slide, the core joy of supermoto riding, without risking a front-end lockup. It is pure, legal hooliganism at the flick of a button. This one feature alone justifies the revival. The KTM 890 SMT doesn't fit neatly into a box, and that's precisely why it's a work of genius. It's not a full supermoto like the 690 SMCR, it's too practical. It's not a full adventure bike like the 890 Adventure, it's too aggressive and focused. It carves its own niche, sitting right above the aggressive sport nakeds, and delivering versatility without compromise. It's for the rider who values lightness, agility, and fun above all else. KTM has succeeded not by inventing a new segment, but by reviving a cult classic using their best modern components. They truly did stole the best bits: the sharp 890 engine, the advanced electronics, and the versatile WP suspension to bring back the Supermoto-Tourer. The 2025 KTM 890 SMT is the answer to the one-bike garage dilemma. It is the machine that can truly do it all: brutal canyon carving, comfortable weekend touring, and effortless daily commuting. It's powerful, it's light, and it's designed for nothing but pure, unfiltered motorcycling adrenaline. What do you think of the SMT revival? Does the glorious hooliganism of that Supermoto ABS mode make this the ultimate fun machine for you? Tell us your unfiltered opinions in the comments below. If you're ready to embrace the chaos and the comfort, hit that like button and subscribe to Chrono Wheels for more legendary resurrections. Thanks for watching. Ready to race? You know the answer. We'll see you on the next corner.